Excalibur is banned, and here's why. So we're gonna be using Munkidori today. Tell me why I recorded a whole hour video just now, and the microphone wasn't on. Have fun, buddy. LT got Latoratoria. Bro probably revived an old ass alt. My bro's team looking like a whole stall team. A whole stall team. Pesky team, but well played Sneasler, CC, clapped. Munkidori, annoying as shit, clapped. Blood Moon, annoying as fuck, clap. I wonder if Blissey can do anything to Blood Moon. And Seismic Toss, I don't have Moonlight on this. Blissey's concerning. Do I have knockoff? Well, here's a great start to our day. I'm debating whether or not it's worth getting rid of my band. I don't think so. I don't see a way I break this. Interestingly enough, he struggles breaking me as well. But, okay, we're gonna have to slow play this one. I'm gonna need my rocks up expeditiously with rocks. Because I know with expeditiously with rocks, I mean with, there's a lot of things going through my head at once and those words came out. But more or less, we're going to give you guys a quick breakdown. Empoleon is very difficult for him to KO. And so what I'll need to do is abuse the combination of Ursaluna, Stealth Rocks, and Sneasler. You're gonna see how that's gonna play out in a bit. He's gonna fear Switcheroo most likely, but if it's a Helmet Pex, I don't want any smoke from that guy as he surfs. I decided Switcherooing his Pex isn't as good as keeping the Sneasler's item. Primarily because the same counter is gonna be there, and I'd rather have the CBCC. This may have knockoff, which is frustrating. And you know, it's just kind of one of them things. You gotta. I need my Empoleon's leftovers. I don't need my Mandabuzz's item. Yeah, okay, so they're running knock. Very well then. He's probably slower than me. I doubt he can do anything. Should have Roost Rocks and so Corvinado comes in. Interesting. Leftovers Corvin. Corvinado as we may be staring down a potential defog here. Okay, cool. We're getting some data. It could be Rocky Helmet Pex. Let's find out. Critical hit, not Rocky Helmet, so maybe Covert Cloak as we go back for rocks. Corviknight comes in to pressure stack. Maybe pressing of the body is coming. Let's see how much Surf's doing. I forgot about competitive. That is funny. I forgot about competitive, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I knew and remembered about competitive. So this is wondrous, as this allows for me to Grass Knot. I put Grass Knot on here specifically for pesky ass Dozo who feel like they're Lazar Angelov. I doubt he's body press. I forced a Terry. I don't know why he cursed again. Okay. Yeah, so I forced a Terra, which is big. Especially for my Munkidori. I do have Switcheroo on Sneasler, which is going to be an issue for my opponent. Terra Darked, Blood Mooning can come into play. I don't want him to get, if he gets the water move, I'm finished. I think I got a Munkidori. He's max Spadef though. Does Munkidori get Switcheroo or something like that? Trick. It does get Trick. I like that. I actually want that. This is a gamble. If this doesn't pan out, I might lose a game here. Meaning if he gets Wave Crash or whatever he has. I mean, a Sneasler is frail as hell though. I doubt Ursaluna would die in one go. I'm gonna make the risk. I'm gonna go hard Sneasler. If he gets the water move, I lose. He does. He doesn't. Oh shit. So this is a big turn because I'm pretty sure he's gonna wish and I'm gonna get his. I mean, he's gonna rest and I'm gonna get his leftovers. I don't think he's gonna attack me. Not rest. He's not gonna pull Waterfall again. But now that he's Terra, I got his Terra type on lock. Most of his mons are leftovers except Pex. Actually, Pex is leftovers too. So he's gonna get most likely Curse. Yeah, excellent. And I get the leftovers, which is blessed, which means I can go to Empoleon. Pex is confirmed leftovers. So my Sneasler will be coming back. It's not over for my Sneasler. It's not over. That Terra Dark is no joke though. So what we're gonna do is Munkidori, because very low risk for me. I bait out Blissey or Empoleon. I don't get the poison. I didn't mean to say Empoleon. I bait out Blissey or you know what I'm trying to say. Or the Corviknight. Empoleon, Blissey, or Corviknight. That's what I meant to say there. I actually should have went Sneasler here. This was a misplay. I would have gotten leftovers turns. Tinglu is wild. I won't knock him out from here. I don't think. Which I don't need to. I'll poison him and get the U-turn damage. Besides, if he sets up rocks, that's to my benefit anyway. Oh yeah, spikes. I just realized court changes my. Oh no, I have default. What am I talking about? I was gonna say court change is my only form of hazard control, but that's not true. Just a lot of it. U-turn here is protecting loose. So it's probably rest spikes. That's okay. I'd rather have rocks. Okay. Just gotta time this right. I need earthquake that turn. I'm not concerned about that. Now things get interesting because we already know how Blood Moon gets down. So this probably does not have recover. I mean, what's his face? Bro, really spiked. Like if I am, what's that move called? If I'm Moonlight, he's finished. 37%. Let's see what it has. Like if I'm Moonlight, wouldn't he lose here? Oh, he's Calm Mind back. What would his moveset be though? Calm Mind what? Because if I crit him, he loses. Or if he doesn't even have anything to touch me. If it's Calm Mind, probably Flamethrower. Which... that is 2 attacks. Let's see what the move is. He's probably gonna use it. Okay, he's not using it. Alright then. Fine. Fine then. Very well then. Debating whether or not the rocks or the spikes matter more. The spikes help more. The spikes help more actually. I'd prefer rocks. You could have that what's that move called? Plus I can get up rocks in addition with my Empoleon here. And Empoleon's positioning is impeccable. Very difficult to deal with. Very difficult to deal with. And so Corviknight's going to attack. So intrigued to see what his other move is. Hard Cinderace, Seismic Toss. So it's hard to say. We'll see. So Pex is in, Pex is now as we offer the Dory Monkey. I'll eventually defog. I don't think any of this is in my best interest. I'll condition him until I can Focus Blast. Bro, give me some poisoning. Since rocks are up, Sneasler coming in is a waste of time. Because Pex is gonna come in anyway. So he stays in with the Blissey. I have no idea why. Don't ask this guy. Because he actually lost more health than he gained, especially if he attacks. Yeah. Dire Claw, I suppose Dire Claw can hacks the Pex, right? I could burn it or such. Actually, what am I talking about? Dire Claw is queen. So he goes to Corviknight to, I thought he was going to reposition into Pex. So he actually gives the Corviknight up, which means the hazards are in my hands to control. Might see a forfeit here if the opponent's feeling overwhelmed and feel like they can't bring my team. Yeah. But yeah, I think versus stall builds. You know, it's funny. I adjusted Savoris's team. Shout out to Savoris. This is his team, by the way. And I was like, because I told you I just played a whole live, and I won and all, but actually no, I lost one game. It was versus that Sun Ogre Pawn. That shit had play rough. It killed my Mandibuzz. He crit it, but I don't know if that mattered. He plus 2'd, and then because I know it, and I saw on Joey's Twitter that they get a 20% boost with the mask, which makes sense because we were discussing it. And I'm like, for the restriction of the mask, is that all they get? Like it's kind of whack. But having the essentially intrepid sword with various, people are only using the fire one for the most part, but so it's really attack. But intrepid sword plus, you have to Terra, of course, but intrepid sword plus essentially a muscle band, slightly stronger or slightly weaker life force, depending on how you want to look at it. It's quite promising, So anyway, Zapdos looks like a normal team with a Munkidori. Bro just said, yo, I'm not with all the stuff these kids are doing these days. I'm just gonna swap out my Great Tusk and put on a fucking Okidoki or Okidoggy. What's this thing's type? This thing's mad weak to Psychic. Munkidori is deadly with the Psychic, but he has a fucking this. Let's see, it's still deadly with the Psychic. Buzz is deadly. You know what I'm weak to? Valiant. I'm weak to Valiant. Valiant's a problem. Terra Water, which probably supposed to be Terra Fairy. I didn't really touch the Empoleon. Empoleon has decent defense though. It's special Valiant. Whatever. But anyway, because Valiant Quadra is solid play, so that's what my concern is. Samurai wouldn't make a ton of sense. Sneasler is faster than Zapdos. Makes some sense. So mindless Samurai. Here we go. Dire Claw is very punishing versus his team. So what I'm thinking is, if I'm gonna punish Zap, okay, he's mindless, ceaseless edges in your choice scarf. Fool. The reason that I'm saying fool repeatedly is, one, it sounds really cool, and also I guess we're gonna be playing court change games. The court change games. He doesn't know. Well, he actually doesn't know if he does know I'm banded based on how much I did. Because I could have Mandibuzzed and defogged there, but he would have died, and then been able to go to Valiant. If he's SD Valiant, it becomes a problem. So I want to position myself in a way where, the Valiant's probably going to be a problem no matter what I do. Because I didn't structure this team well enough from because I wanted to have this is how it went. So Savoris had a Blood Moon team, and then I just changed it slightly to account for some little things, and here we are. Really, that's about how it went. This is a very risky Zapdos play. Sneasler is problematic enough, but if I get any dire climax, which is a 50% chance. Well, I suppose maybe it's less when it's like, because you know it doesn't, like paralysis isn't a factor, so maybe it's not actually 50%. But weakening this will open up my Cinderace a lot, which he's also weak to. I don't have a counterplay to this. If I go Ursaluna, I'm getting finished. I get the luck. I mean, he gets the luck. So I don't even get, I get nothing. That's the risk I was willing to take, right? I can't say shit about it. Zapdos is very low though, which was a strategic move. Because now he doesn't have a Cinderace switch-in. Seems like it was offensive anyway, so it wasn't even a Cinderace switch-in. So please, for the love of God, Sneasler. I'm so glad he's going for sub. Bro is true scum. Bro is true scum. So if he's sub, that means he doesn't have a move. He's special as far as I can tell. Special. If he's mixed, Cinderace should be able to take a CC. Tearing this would mean what? Means I can't Terra Ursaluna, which is gonna matter versus those pests. If he's physical, he shouldn't be able to knock out Cinderace. He's mixed. So it goes to, so yeah, Empoleon can handle the whatever that thing is. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to let him get rid of the hazards. Poison fighting. We're gonna use that poison stuff. He gave up Samurott, but he hasn't terrored yet, so we're actually gonna just defog here. I don't want my Empoleon taking repeated beatings. This might have a Terra type that's matches up well versus the Munkinator. I don't know, because I'm like, why would you be? I do have Trick. I actually naturally wall this. What's the typing on this? I actually don't need my speed. I'm debating whether or not because Zapdos could be annoying. Like if he doesn't knock me out here, so it's Terra. If you're Terra Poison, wouldn't I just blown you away with Psychic? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of play is that? You Terra Poisoned. I don't even know this shit's Spadef, but like, I don't give a fuck what your Spadef is. Like, I would have blown you away with this Psychic. What's wrong with people? Anyway, I suppose my Mandibuzz walls now, so that's useful. We'll just foul play spam since it's neutral now. Just trying to get that. Knocked at 20. That's fine. I don't want Zapdos coming in. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And this is the position we wanted. Come on, Cindy, hit this. Because then my my Mandibuzz becomes a real problem. Yup. Thinking long term. Thinking long term. This Choice Scarf pest comes in the way. But as I said, Buzz, it's annoying that they badly poison you. He can't even knock me out. I don't even know if I can knock him out. This thing seems like a bulky beast. Fair enough. He drain punches. That definitely would not have KO'd me. He's poison fishing, which is fine. Not fine, but you know, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Curious as to what this Valiant has installed for me. Calm Minds. Shadow Ball, Calm Minds. I'm a Max Spadef Empoleon. Look at that go in. Look at that go in, right? Like, that is crazy. That the competitive is amazing. It's funny is that if he goes Cinderace to try to high jump kick me, I could. And if he's only Drain Punch, if I KO this, let's say I Terra Water here and KO this, like, what's his counterplay? Oh, let's do that. He has to Drain Punch here. does nothing. Yeah, and that kills. Wow, Napoleon is powerful. And I can roost. Can you believe it? I can roost. These are things that could not have been said back in my day. Cinderace is really good. Mandibuzz is mad good. Mandibuzz, that guy. I'm gonna have to give the Napoleon up here. The roost. Oh, he only has Powerball. Maybe he's maybe he is Wisp Base. Or he's lacking prize forfeits here. Yo, that competitive is clutch. That competitive, it's probably a Wisp Base. Spadef drop is gonna matter. That's if I don't switch him. It's Terra Water, so it's a different kind of hitting. That probably explains why I killed the Okie Dokie. I thought about it. How did I kill that? Terra Water, he's AV. What would he even be able to do to me? I'll just roost here. Even if the Spadef drop, I have a lot of health. Yeah, I just surf. It's over. It's over. I could even go Buzz, but I can surf this first turn. There's no downside to surfing twice. Again, even if he has some way to knock me out, if he's Wisp Base, but he was Libero, so maybe he's not Wisp Base. Sludge Bomb. We surf here. Get rid of this. Again, the fact that a U-turn did U-turn did enough, but I can have Mandibuzz and Ace with the foul play, so I'm just staying here. Tries to Powerball, knock me out. Look at that, Empoleon killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. That boy Empoleon play no games with you. No games with you. Valiant sub I definitely need to be mindful of, but since I Terra Fairy'd my Empoleon, maybe it won't matter. Again, this is not like the ultimate team of all time or anything like that. Just using some stuff. Frankly, Ursaluna is probably the weakest link in this team. If I wanted to actually use it to do anything meaningful. But I put out a short, so definitely check out my first real short. And it actually goes over Excalibur. So yeah, let's wrap it up with this final game. Playing New Redemption. Excuse me. Another Valiant to ruin my day. Excellent. But I have a Cinderace to ruin his. So I think that's a fair trade. Excuse me, guys. So Buzz for D-Knight. Gambit to an extent, depending on what it is. Goldengo to an extent, depending on what it is. Very weak to Cinderace. Sneasler upon clicking that CC. Very problematic, but he has a Goldengo. Ursaluna, very problematic, no exceptions. Munkidori, very problematic, but he has a Goldengo. But I bait then U-turn out, and that's really good. If I was Ice Beam Empoleon, it would actually be quite problematic. I also have Poison Touch or whatever that's called. So a Mindless Samurai would be crazy. Wouldn't put it past him. But Glamora here is amazing for a couple reasons. I mean, Sneasler's here is really good because it forces him to go get the T-Spike. What would they do? Earth Power? Earth Power into... So I know they're they don't think about the Cinderace core changing and all that. I'd actually want to core change the T-Spikes back, so Valiant's a bit more checked. I just don't think I'll be able to. If it's special Valiant, I want Empoleon to be at the utmost of health. So let's go. So he Stealth Rocks, as I said, very mindless. I don't even know what he would use. Let's say I defog here. I have 2 poison types as well. I won't be able to keep the T-Spikes up, I don't think. If I U-turn now, go Ace. That might work. Mortal Spin, interesting. Forgot about that move, like completely. If I high jump kick, How does he stop me from court changing after that? You'd have to go booster Valiant. Oh, right. I am. Yeah, I'm tripping, guys. Forgive me. I just gave up a bunch of mons for nothing. It doesn't lose me the game or anything, but what was I thinking just now? I forgot he just mortal spinned. Well, I could have killed him, which would be superior. But yeah, I just gave up a lot of value. I'm the noob here, playing like a noob. I'll core change those back. He's not playing particularly well, but I'm just playing worse. Right. I just gave bro a lot of value for no reason. The upside is that I know he's still gonna just mindless ceaseless edge and give me all the hazards and all the things, so I'm cool with it. As he asks for Valiant. This is a strange one for a couple different reasons. If it's physical, I'll faint. Okay, got a Terra here because I just need to get rid of his Terra Darks. Excellent. That is exactly why I fucking made you fairy. Excellent. 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 Had these Terra, so Gambit can't Terra. I let my man, I played that first part of the game like somebody who was playing for the first time. But that's okay. That's okay. I ain't mad at me. I completely blanked on Mortal Spin. I haven't seen Mortals. You know what? I think it, because I'm like, when's the last time I saw Mortal Spin Gamora? Like, what? I haven't seen, I don't think I've physically seen the move Mortal Spin in like 7 months. Or maybe not 7 months, but a long time. I still did a lot. Gonna be court changing all that back as Dragon Knight rears his ugly head. Funny, I could have been Ice Beam here, but I put myself in a bad spot here. Cause he doesn't give a fuck. He just goes for Dragon Dance. I'm max defense and all. This could be I'll do his foul play the first turn. There's no way Extreme Speed is doing 48 to a Mana Buzz. He could be Dragon Claw, which I'm concerned about. I'm a fucking Mandibuzz, dude. Show some respect. So now I send the race. Well, I don't even have to. Rock can't kill me with Jet. What do I win with? Luna can't be guarded against. Napoleon isn't needed. Cinderace is just amazing all around. There's no downside to Cinderace. Because one, he's gonna just give me the Gamora, which will turn me now fighting type. And then I can court change literally all the hazards back. It's funny he went Samrock because he's just gonna stay in and die. He could be choice scarred. Could be a possibility. If that's the case, do I lose? I could. Choice scars water moves. I don't have a good water resist. I have Napoleon, but obviously I don't want to go water type. I would have Munkidori as an option. I'm gonna go for it. He jets. Silly things. So yeah, that's all we needed. Because now Sneasler is gonna go to town. Urshaluna in particular is going to go to town. High jump kick here. Oh, it actually wasn't a roll. That's perfect. Cinderace was useful to keep, but I don't think Ursaluna is inevitable. That's not true. Maybe I should have kept him because the Golden Go Walls is my entire team. I'll have to play this. So it goes Gambit, which I'm glad to see. Well, depending on what his then goes. How do I want to go about this? No way Vacuum Wave is killing. Need to Calm Mind somehow. If I Calm Mind My concern is that I don't want the Sneasler CC locked because it gives him a free nasty plot. And depending on what his set is, that could be the end of me. So what I might end up doing here, so he pivots to Goldengo, which is actually amazing. That's actually the best case scenario, because I forced him to go for Make It Rain here. He could nasty plot, but as long as I break his sash, I mean his balloon, and then force to Make It Rain. Shadow balls. You know, it's crazy. I had I might still die. Equivalent of a specs. I still fainted. Fuck. It's crazy. You know, I had Showdown. I was like, I have enough mons to deal with that. But yeah, Goldengo. This is one of the rare cases where I didn't have anything for it in the end game, which obviously the opponent didn't know. I could have gone to Sneasler that turn. Probably calm-minded, but as you can see, it did too much because I'm pretty sure he would have went for Make It Rain again. So it actually was an out. I could have went Sneasler, Calm Mind, come back, have him at neutral, Calm Mind. If he makes it rain again, I'll have +1, he'll have -1 if he, and there's no way he's boosting because I could Earth Power him. So yeah, that's actually the play there, because I knew he was gonna Make It Rain. So I was thinking, okay, I need the Sneasler. But if I had Dire Claw, I mean something to hit the Sneasler. But I played that game like shit. Yeah, that didn't even need to be a close game. The opponent didn't play well at all. Like at all. But you know, it was entertaining. I think I have to. If you're gonna use this team, definitely modify it for Valiant. We just patched some things together. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This team has decent enough Goldengo things, but at the same time, it doesn't. But yeah, my play there was to sack Sneasler, go back to Ursaluna, he's at neutral. If I Earth Power, he could Make It Rain again. I guess at that point we'd be banking on a few things. We'd be banking on Gambit being slower. We'd be banking on him thinking he's slower because we could Vacuum Wave. I don't think Vacuum Wave would kill Gambit at +1, but maybe it would. Maybe it would, and I'm underestimating after rocks and spikes. But yeah, thanks for watching, you beautiful people, and I'll see you in the next one.